Hello everyone, I am Lakshmi Urs. Today I am here to explain you all about sorting. So, what is this sorting? Sorting is a process of ordering a list of elements in either ascending or descending order. Now suppose example is 2, 1, 3. This is not in an ordered manner. So to arrange it, what we can do is, we can do 1, 2, 3. So this is arranged properly. This is nothing but sorting. So the sorting techniques which we have in our data structures are bubble sort, selection sort, insertion sort, merge sort, heap sort, quick sort. So in this video, I'll be explaining you all about bubble sort, and more other sortings are explained in the further videos. So let's see what's this bubble sort. So now here the numbers given are 70, 50, 10, 40, 20. What we have to do is, we have to take first pass 1. That is all the elements from 70, 50, 10, 40, 20. This should be written in this form. And then we have to go bubble by bubble. Hence that is why we call it as bubble sort. So we'll check the last element first. Last element with the second last element. What it is? 20 and 40. 20 is smaller than 40. So we have to swap this. So that gets swapped. And 20 goes upside and 40 remains here. Now, in the next part of this, after 40, we'll go for the next element. 20 and 10. Here, 20 and 10. 20 is already larger than 10. The actual main concept of this is, now the last element should be smaller than the next element. So here 20 was smaller than 40. So we swapped it. So now 40 is swapped. Now we have to go for the next element, 20 and 10. 20 is already larger than 10. So there is no need of swapping it. So next, after this much part, we'll go for the next part. 40 and 20 are done. Now we'll go for 10 and 50. 10 is smaller than 50. So we need to swap these. So 10 and 50 get swapped. So what it happens is 70, 10, 50, 20 and 40. So after 10 and 50, we'll have to go for the next part. That is 20 is done, 40 is done, 20 is done, 50 is done. So now the remaining is 10 and 70. So 10 is smaller than 70. So we have to again swap these two. So it becomes like 10, 70, 50, 20, 40. So the last element is 10. So this element where we stop will be the sorted one. So after this pass 1, we'll go for pass 2. What happens in this pass 2 is, the last row which we had completed, last column, row, whatever it is, that will be over here. So again we have to go from downside. 40 and 20. 40 is already larger than 20. So there is no need to swap in this. So we'll go for the next. 20, 50. 20 is smaller than 50. So again this has no need of swapping. Then next is, what we have to do is, 20 is smaller than 50. So we have to swap this. So 20 and 50 get swapped. After this, 40, 50 is done. Then this 20 and 70 will go. But 20 is smaller than 70. So we have to swap this. So 20 comes in the position of 70. And as 10 is already swapped, that is sorted one, then the next element which will be obviously sorted will be 20. As 20 will be the last one to be sorted now in the list. So 10, 20, 70, 50, 40 is the order of pass 2. Then we'll go for pass 3. What happens in this pass 3 is, we'll write this last row in the pass 3. So 10, 20, 70, 50, 40 is the row. So now again from downside, 40 and 50. 40 is smaller than 50. So we have to swap these two. So 40 will go into the place of 50 and 50 will come into the place of 40. So now what we'll be doing is, we'll go for the next step. 10, 20, 70, 40 and 50. Now as 50 is done, now 40 and 70 will check. 40 is smaller than 70. So what we'll be doing is, we'll swap these two elements. That is 40 and 70 will get swapped with each other. That is 40 will go into the place of 70 and 70 will come into the place of 40. After this, next 10, 20, 40, 70, 50. As we had already done, 10 had got sorted, 20 has got sorted. Now the last element which remains is 40. Now 40 is also sorted, as again further we have no need to sort these 10 and 20. Then pass 4. What happens in this pass 4? We'll write this last thing over here in pass 4 and then we'll go from downside. So 50, 70, 40, 20, 10 are the elements. So 50 is smaller than 70. So what we have to do is, we have to swap this. So what happens is, like 10, 20, 40 are already swapped. So 50 and 70, that is 70 comes into the place of 50 and 50 goes into the place of 70 in this. So here the last element which would be sorted will be 50. So 50 is sorted and the last element which remains is obviously 70. So there is no need to check this again. So that is the elements, all the elements 10, 20, 40, 50, 70 are sorted. So just nothing but the main concept over here is bubble. What is this bubble? 1 by 1, 1 by 1, 1 by 1. So here we are taking it from downside. So we are checking it. Now suppose the last element with the second last element. After that, to comparison, we'll go for the second last with the third last. After the third last, then fourth last. Like that we have to just go on forming the chain. That's it. This is nothing but bubble sort. The main concept over here is just to remember 1 by 1, 1 by 1, 1 by 1. Nothing else. That's what is all about this bubble sort. Thank you so much for watching this bubble sort. Please do like my video and subscribe it. Thank you so much.